Now, in V4.7, you're asked to use a 3-point moving average to smooth the data, graph it, and make a comment on the trend. Now, whilst you could do this on your calculator, quite often it's easier to use your pen and paper techniques as you go there. Note how I blanked out the first one and the last one as I'm taking these three figures, dividing them by 3. And if we continue that down the row, you'll see the figures there. Now, it's not going to be much smoothing. Ideally, you'd want more data, or perhaps to look for data that had more of a seasonal effect to it. Now, when you're starting to enter the data, make sure that you do not put a figure in for day 1, because we're averaging the effects for days 1, 2, and 3. So this graph will start at 161.4. So continuing to plot points, you can see from the red crosses what we're looking at there. And I'll just join those up. Now, there's not a lot of smoothing that's occurred here. We're taking some of the bumpiness out of the data. So use a ruler to join these up. Notice, because of the 3-point smoothing analysis, the first point and the last point are not to be included. Now, using the calculator regression, we should end up with this equation here. Y is equal to 0.32x plus 162.2. Plugging the value for week 20. Will give me 168.6 cents per litre. Now, all predictions that are made using extrapolation are unreliable, so it isn't reliable because it extrapolates beyond the given data. On the other hand, whilst unreliable, it is really the only type of prediction that we could follow with the data presented.